Back here at Old Greenwood as NSN tonight from the Barracuda Championship rolls on. Thrilled to be joined by Tournament Director Chris Hoff. Another year, your small but mighty staff has worked their way up to this big week. Just take us inside it so far.
You know, probably the most common question we get asked is, well, what do you do the rest of the year? And the rest of the year, we work our you-know-what's off to get ready for this week. This is our Super Bowl, and so far, it's off to a great start.
Nice. Obviously, the big splash this year is getting Max Homa. What's it been like interacting with him? We just had him on the show, and he was incredible.
You know, he's, as everybody saw on the Netflix show, he's very personable. He's down to earth. He's just like a regular guy, and he's like that in person, and we're thrilled to have him. I think he's had a great time so far. He's played the course a couple of times, and would be great to see his name up there on the leaderboard.
I think there's a good chance it happens, huh, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, you'd like to think that he'd be able to put some points up here, get to play in the Stableford system. When you look at the entire field, though, I mean, there's a lot of former champions. Eric Van Rooyen back here, Andrew Putnam. You have Ches Reavie back in the fields. You look at some of those guys, and who else are you kind of excited out for fans to see maybe for the first time this year?
Yeah, you know, another past champ is a very recent champ. Our last year's winner, Nick Dunlap, is back, and so he's been playing a little bit better lately, so it'd be great to see him up there. You know, a young man that we've gotten to know that we gave an exemption to this year is Michael Lasasso, reigning NCAA champion. Just hits the ball a mile, and it's incredible to see, and he is so nice and, you know, just put together, and he's still in college. And so, you know, and then we've got, you know, a local kid with Ollie Osborne. Great to have him back, and be great to see him get out there and put some numbers up for sure.
How fun is it to give the opportunity to people like Ollie, or even you go back and, you know, someone like Colin Morikawa? This is the first PGA Tour win that he ever got. That's got to be super gratifying that this tournament oftentimes is either A, giving guys a chance to extend the life of their PGA Tour career because they're getting a win and now they're getting that card for a few more seasons, or maybe it's the first time they've ever played in a PGA Tour event, or maybe it's the first time they've ever won a PGA Tour event.
It's the best and worst part about the job, because we only have about 4 to 6 spots that we can give out, and we probably receive anywhere from 75 to 100 requests. And so, you know, you look at the people that, you know, we didn't give an exemption to, it's just as an impressive list as the ones that we do. But making that phone call or having that conversation is it's so cool. It is really cool. And to see them come out, you know, when it's their, you know, possibly their first tour event, you know, just eyes wide, taking everything in, going out on the range, hitting balls next to some of the best players in the world, and knowing that you're on that same stage.
This is a great reason for folks down in the Reno Sparks, even the Carson area, to come up to Truckee each and every year, enjoy some of the beauty, enjoy some professional golf. What are some of the things you're excited about this year? And for folks that are maybe still on the fence about coming up for one of the rounds, why should they come up?
Well, number one, we're probably on average 12 to 14 degrees cooler than down in the valley. First few days of this week, we were incredibly thankful for that.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a new public spectator area on the 18th green that's covered, has seating. You know, when we flipped the nines last year, we didn't really know what we would learn about pedestrian flow and things like that, and so we pivoted a little bit and created that spot. We've got a wine walk, 3 stations on the back 9 that we're thankful for our partners on that. The Coppola Winery. So in addition to the great golf, it's hard to beat this scenery.
That's for dang sure. The future of this tournament is sort of up in the air. Last year of Barracuda as the title sponsor, just what can you tell us as it stands now? Because I'm sure the work has already begun to keep this thing alive and bring it back.
It has, yeah. You know, we've got a lot of people out there looking for us. We have a lot of friends that love the tournament that are trying to help us. It's a tall task, you know, I'm not going to lie. You know, there is a chance that this is the last one. So in addition to doing that, in addition to putting on this year's tournament, we're also going down, you know, different paths of how can we keep professional golf in Northern Nevada, Northern California. So our plates are full, but we're optimistic. We're gonna find a good finish line.
I'll tell you what, it hits us all professionally and personally. I have fond memories of being a kid and jumping on the shuttle at Montreux with my dad and going to the Reno Tahoe Open and seeing some big names in golf do their thing as a spectator and now getting to cover it as a media member. We certainly don't want to see it go. So, Chris, we thank you so much for your partnership, and anything Nevada Sportsnet can do, we certainly want to. I guess any final notes you have for folks out there as we get set for round 1 on Thursday, and maybe a shout-out to your team as well.
Yeah, weather continues to get better and better each and every day. We're probably going to be in the low to mid 80s up here. So the weather is spectacular to the entire team at the tournament. You couldn't do it without them. Couldn't do it without literally the hundreds of volunteers that we have up here. And so very thankful for them and looking forward to a fantastic tournament.
I actually had one more for you, Chris. It's pretty cool. I think when you go out and watch this golf tournament, people are always trying to go for high scores. It lends itself to a lot of eagles. Well, there's actually a little bit extra to that this year.
Yeah.
That every eagle that a player scores this year is actually going to benefit the Renown Children's Hospital.
Yeah, we're really excited to partner with Renown for every eagle made throughout the four tournament days. We're going to donate $150 to their foundation. They've been a great partner of ours, throughout the years, and this is a real creative way to expand that partnership, involve their charity, and involve the fans in kind of the tracking of it throughout the tournament.
Let's get
so
some
we're
big
looking
scores.
forward
Let's
to
go.
it.
Hit a great shot, support a great cause. That sounds perfect to me.
There you go.
Chris Hoff, thanks so much for the time. Don't work too hard out here, all right?
We'll try not to.
All right.